are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, give it up for my cups, it got my eyes low. Yeah, hopped in the goddamn vet, then let the tire smoke. Yeah, time nice feeling. Yeah.
Big J, you're on fire.
What's up, everybody? We're back with another video of Larry Bird. I know you guys love these Larry Bird reactions, so you know we gotta keep them coming. Larry Bird stories that prove he's the best trash talker. Now, I don't have that much to say in the intro, other than if you guys have any other videos you want me to check out, you already know what to do. Let me know in the comment section below. But if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button for me. We are on the road to 8K subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. We are less than 100 subscribers away from 8K subscribers. So please share the freaking channel, man. I just want to hit 8K so bad, guys, man. It's just that time, you know what I mean? But yeah, with that being said, let's begin this video.
Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people say, really? You know, they thought it was Reggie or Charles.
Bird used to tell me, look here, man, you supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm gonna make sure I tell you where I'm gonna shoot the ball at.
And he said, I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face.
And I'm looking at this guy like,
you see how Larry's disrespectful? He wants to shoot it in your face. He wants you to defend it. So when he puts that shot up, bro, it makes it even more disrespectful, bro. It's one thing to be disrespectful of leaving a shooter wide open. It's another thing to leave a shooter contested and he still makes it like if he's wide open, bro. That is disrespectful, man.
nuts.
I'm gonna go shoot this jumper in your face right there in that cone, and it's gonna be your Christmas present.
You see what I'm saying? He wants to do it in your face. Don't give him that space. He wants you to come up, play defense, so he can splash it all in your mouth, bro.
Shoot this jumper in your face right there in that cone, and it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open.
And that's exactly
Larry said that? No way he said that, bro.
If he tell you gonna hit a shot to a certain place, he gonna do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Been a better player each step I took. I was able to look more than the other guys. I had a green light. I could make plays, but I always knew early on, especially when I was a junior, senior high school, that probably the outcome of the game was going to depend on me.
Well, yeah, I interviewed Gary Payton, a venomous trash talker. And I asked him who the most vicious trash talker he's ever encountered. He said Larry Bird.
Oh, no question.
Bird talk shit, like we talk.
Let me
or
tell
like
y'all something. Bird used to tell me,
Hey, I like Draymond Green, guys, because he's like this generation's Dennis Rodman. You know how Dennis Rodman, he used to always go for them rebounds and just used to do them silly ass flops. You'd be like, bro, what the hell is up with Dennis Rodman, bro? And Dennis Rodman, you know, like trash talk getting in people's head. Draymond kind of reminds me of like a current generation of Dennis Rodman. That's just me, man.
look here, man, I'm gonna go shoot this jumper in your face right there in that cone, and it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He told me, young fella, let me tell you something. I can shoot a jumper anywhere I want to. You supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm gonna make sure I tell you where I'm gonna shoot the ball at. And I was like, man, come on now, you're not gonna shoot the ball. And so he said, I'm gonna take you over in that corner right there. You see it over there by my bench, right? And I'm gonna give you something, and it's gonna be this jumper. So he went right to that corner, and I'm up on him, I'm under him. And he said, young fella, what did I tell you I was gonna do? And he turned around, raised up, and it was all drawn.
Bro, I told you on the last video, this dude is a black man stuck in a white man's body, bro. That is Larry Bird, straight up, bro. This, you know, like, people in our current present time, you know, I guess it's a thing where certain people can only say the N-word if you black and stuff like. Larry gets the unlimited N-word pass, bro. I don't care, man.
And I said, shit, I ain't gonna mess with you no more. He's the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They'll be always mentioning him. He was the shit. Yeah. The shit, man. He'll give it to you any way he wanted to. Larry Bird.
Oh my God, Bird talk trash to everybody. I always tell the story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback when he says, it's disrespectful.
get a potato peeler, right? Get a potato peeler and scratch off all that white skin from Larry, and under that white coated skin, you're gonna see darkness. I told, bro, this, like, oh my God. He said you put a white man on me, bro. I respect him in that aspect, though, because he wants to get the best of the best on him. And you guys was telling me in the comments, which I haven't checked out yet, but you guys was telling me that Larry Bird beat Jordan many times in the playoffs. Jordan did not beat Larry Bird not one time in the playoffs. Michael Jordan did not beat Larry Bird in the playoffs. And you guys are saying he was one of the very few players that he gave a lot of respect to. I think another person that Michael Jordan respected too was Kobe Bryant, because Kobe respected, Michael's game. So, hey, rest in peace, Kobe, man.
Respectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
Larry said, I'm insulted that they would put a sorry dude like you on me. He said, no, I don't even want to play no more. He would drop the ball and take a turnover. And I'm like, he's nuts,
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hansley, a white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was wearing his ass out.
Absolutely.
And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me. That's disrespectful. Put a black guy on me. Because when he...
And then Larry gets away with it. Bro, the fact Larry gets away with... Look, as he should, because... his game can back up his talk. I mean, like, let me stop pausing. I apologize, guys. It's just, bro, like, it's just mind-blowing to me. Like, seriously, I never seen a person that is very intensive with their trash talk. But then again, too, during this era, there's a lot of greats, a lot of trash talking going on. And I know there's still trash talk to this day, but it's just the time period that's different. You know what I mean? So, my bad. My apologies if I pause a lot. I am so sorry, guys. It's just, bro, it's good stuff. It's good stuff, man.
He played back in the day. That's all he played against was brothers. So he was like, I had to torch his ass so they understand.
And Larry got
crazy,
on the
bro.
The ball. Every shot was going in. All right, he runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league. And Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench who can guard me? He goes, so nobody out here can. Frank looked down at the bench and goes, no.
Along with Steve Jones and Rick Barry, this is Bob Neal. Just moments before the American Airlines Sheraton long-distance shootout.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. Everybody's sitting there, everybody's real quiet. You knew the guys, but you never were around them. And nobody's really saying anything, so I walk in and look around, and then he finally speaks and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
And says, I hope all you guys in here are thinking about second place because I'm winning this.
Excuse me?
Did you really say that? Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I felt so bad.
When you walked in there, what were you thinking when you made that announcement to the room? Just messing with all those guys?
I know going into that, I remember in the locker room, Robert said something that there's no way in the hell I was going to win that three-point contest. So I knew right then I had to win it.
That chick's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing, and my teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
Bird would luck out again the next year, but in 1988, it looked like his luck had finally run out.
He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird.
Oh, yeah, we just checked that out, the three-point contest.
He has only 7, has to beat 15. That's 8, make it 9.
That's 10. Yup. Bucket. 11, certified bucket.
13.
Huge rack that time for Bird.
Still going to drop one here quickly. 14. This is a tie for the money. Yo! Larry Bird at the buzzer.
He knew exactly what the score was. He knew that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
He took off his top yet. I didn't see when he took off his top.
Larry used to come in the locker rooms. He'd be getting his ankles taped, and he'd say, hey, ball boy, run in and go find the scoring record in this building. He needed those kind of challenges.
He had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip. And Larry told all of us players and the media, too, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip.
If Larry Bird is not in your top 5 or top 3, then what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Put some respect on this white boy's name, bro. Put some respect on this man, bro.
I'm gonna play this one left-handed at least through 3 quarters.
It was at a time when Mikhail was still coming off the bench.
And so Larry scores his 6th point on a left-handed shot.
And I'll never forget him. Mikhail yells out.
And Mikhail goes, "Hey, Jerome, wait till he starts shooting right-handed."
And at the end of 3 quarters, I get 27 points left-handed.
Well, left-handed is one thing, but when the game got close, I had to go back to the right one.
He could hold all these things in his head during the game. So he'd have a shooting drill at the old Boston Garden.
4:30 in the afternoon. I was an early guy. I'd set up early. The garden would be dark.
Late in the afternoon by himself, dark garden, come out with an equipment guy and just do the perimeter, shoot for half hour. All you heard was swishing.
If he missed a shot during that thing, he'd say that the Bull Gang set up something wrong with the rim. Otherwise that would have gone in.
I'd get there early, plug in my Stone Age computer right next to the bench. He'd come over, he'd call me Scoop, he'd say, "Scoop, what are you working on?" I'm like, "I'm doing an early story."
And I'd say, "Well, I'm doing an early edition newspaper story about your free throw streak."
You were approximating the NBA record for consecutive free throws, so don't miss one tonight or I'll look bad in the paper.
Sure enough, first half, he goes to the line for 2, and the foul line is lined up right where we're sitting if he looks over.
He's at the line. He makes the first.
He looks over and winks at me.
He looks over and winks at me before he makes the second. I mean, guys don't do that today. And he would...
Always thinking about these things.
Bro.
It's like paying off a bet in the middle of the game. He was doing 2 things at once.
Well, you had the bird night.
I had the
in
bird night.
New
Yeah,
Orleans.
yeah, that was
Doc Rivers.
That was a tough night, man.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
No, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, it's in that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says,
"It's off the glass. Who's next? Where do you want this one from?" And he just made one after another, and he just tortured them mentally. That game, he tortured all of them.
There's a difference from trash talking. Like, you say you're going to do this thing, but you don't do it. And then you have your people where they say, "I'm going to do it," and they do it. For example, like Michael Jordan. I checked out, you guys ever seen The Last Dance? It's a Michael Jordan documentary. I believe it was in I seen it somewhere. I don't know if it was a YouTube video or it was that documentary. But I heard Jordan saying that, like, if he says something in a trash talk, he's gonna stick by it. And he's gonna go above and beyond to back up his statement. Jordan was even saying he wasn't even trying to get stats. He said if he was trying to get stats, that's a whole nother level. Are you kidding me? Jordan, bro. If Jordan was chasing stats like how LeBron is chasing stats right now, can you believe what his statistics would be? Like, it's just mind-blowing. And my bad, I know this is a Larry Bird video. I just had to throw it in there because Larry is in that category with people. Those are like the greats. They say something, they're going to punish you. That's the end of it, bro. Don't try to talk him again.
By the bench one time, too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. And, yeah.
His last shot, he said, in the trainer's lap, coming down the court. He shot this high rainbow. It goes in. Ricky bumps into him and he knocks him on our trainer's lap. So it was exactly what he said.
Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever because back then, you watched the real game and just went, with a video. And Mike rewound the celebration 20 times.
And they show a shot of our bench. Cliff Livingston.
20 times? You just look at a celebration 20 times?
Eddie Johnson are standing up giving each other high five.
I mean, everybody was entertained by this. Even the guys on the Atlanta bench.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Watch the reactions on the Atlanta bench. You see Scotty Hastings with them. Yeah. Watch Cliff Levingston over here. I think this is Cliff.
Fratello wouldn't let it go.
Yo, he had him on the floor, bro.
Showing the guys, you remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. And, yeah, and so it was a bad night.
The first game against Larry Bird.
Wow, man. You know, I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. I know, man. You probably thinking like, why ain't you finish the video? I'm gonna finish this video. We're gonna make a part 2. I just don't want to make this video too long. And another thing is too, I do gotta get some sleep. I got things to do tomorrow, such as work and stuff. So I got things to do tomorrow. So I apologize that I couldn't finish this video, but I will continue this same video in another one. So we're basically doing a part 2 of this video. So if you want to see that video, this video part 2 as soon as possible, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to finish this video and drop it ASAP. But without further ado, thank you guys for reaching to the end of this video. I love you guys so much. It's your boy Flamo, and keep going crazy for me. We on the road to AK. Love y'all, man. We out.